Hello, 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 hello. Hello, friends. Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day to be trading. It is Tuesday, November 4th. It's election day here in New York City for the mayor candidates. Please, if you live in New York City, please go in and make your vote heard, and please do not vote for the Democratic Socialist. Please vote against him. I don't care who else you vote for. But, yeah. We'll talk more about that later as more people roll in, but yeah. November 4th. Here we are. Yesterday was a shitty day for me. It's fine. Took 2 losses on longs. After I left the charts, it was it was even shittier, so I'm glad I left the charts and went for a walk, because what the hell was this, dudes? I got stopped at break even, like, here. We freaking did nothing, and then did end up just rolling up towards that buy side I would wanted to target before. But that took 2 hours for that to play out. Oof. Hope that everyone's doing well. Here we already dropped quite a bit today, right? Already below Mondays, Fridays low, Mondays low, etc. Kind of interesting here. Let's check out NASDAQ on a bigger picture. It's like an old level I've marked out here. Monday's low. Okay. It's Friday's low. It is Monday's low. Sunday's low. Okay. Yeah. Monday's low from last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago. Check out my calendar better. Yeah, last week's low. We already hit it. So let's actually mark that as previous weekly low. And we already moved how much today? Oof. Look at that, there's no wick there. We already moved 462 points. I'm sure you guys all voted probably bearish on the poll. Oh, it's 50-50, pretty much. 42% bullish, actually. Where's my pen? I have a million pens over there. What is it? 42% bullish. 40% bear. And 18% neutral. Yeah, don't be spreading lies about me in the chat, you weirdos. I said don't vote for the Democratic Socialist. Why do I need to note this? I thought I like it. It's our own custom indicator here. And it's clearly, if I end up going a certain way, and someone's like, whoa, you're an idiot. I'm like, well, not really. A lot of people thought the same way. And also, if I'm, like, particularly bearish, let's say, and then, like, it's 60% bullish, I actually kind of like that. It means, like, people are not people are going to be off sides more. Okay. Let me see. ATR. NQ. What's it called? It's called, ATR. Yeah. 400 for NASDAQ and oof, 82 for ES. I don't think we have any news today. I think there's a lot of yapping going on, actually. Is it not? Proplandia. Let's see. Okay, the people yapping are mostly on Thursday, but today Bauman spoke at 6:35 a.m. Where the hell was he speaking? Let me check Financial Juice now to make sure. Yesterday, that man Goolsby, what kind of name is that, by the way? He started yapping and caused that volatility at 10-ish. Let's see. It's 9:40. At 12, they have a briefing at the White House with Leavitt. Okay, it's fine. There's nothing here that says during the morning, so hopefully we're okay. So, the thing I have to keep in mind today is it's not really any news. Tomorrow, we have some 10 a.m. news. We already moved a lot today. So, we hit previous weekly low. I'd prefer it to have an SMT at London low and then go pop up. I'll write that down. This drop down, I want to measure like what's 50% of it. Over here on the hourly 4 hour, there is an FG above it. So work out the first presented as well, and then like go from there. All right. I gotta switch my glasses, right? I already started to feel it stinging. All right. And yeah, I got in touch with the makers of these glasses. We're gonna do a giveaway here. They said they want to do it with me, so sick. That'll be fun. Let you guys know when. Should be soon, like this week. I think it's kind of interesting. I did mark out previous all-time highs on like the weekly candle for an ES. Let me see on the NASDAQ. I think we're still far above it. Okay, so where's the next buy side? It'll be good to mark that out. Minor buy side. Like, you have super minor buy side. Just here. Let me just look at the 15-minute. Nah. Very minor there. MION, minor buy side. I think ES has. Yes, this also. Are people going to be playing this as like a breaker? I don't know. They probably could be and will be, especially on that 5. We did drop below like a pre-market low there. Now surge back above that 5-minute high. I'm probably going to wait a little bit. I think it could maybe consolidate a bit more. I'd rather have an SMT at a London low or an SMT at a low. I will keep note of this 5-minute breaker. This 2 minutes still has to. We have to see if there will be an FEG, depending on how this next 2 minutes goes here on Nasdaq. I don't really love that. Nasdaq didn't even make it to this minor high here from pre-market. We'll see how it reacts here in this first presented fair value gap. Could rip back down. I don't really trust it. All right. Let's see here. It was legendary. It was unnecessary. Should have let it stay buried. Let's see. Hello, it's election day in America. Don't forget to vote. And if you're in New York City, go and vote. I'm going to go vote for Andrew Cuomo because I do not want a Democratic socialist. A 34-year-old, mind you. He's 34 years old and he has never had a real job. The Democratic candidate. So I'm going to vote independent. I'd love to vote Republican too. I'm putting Republican as my second choice. Last election I voted against Eric Adams, but New York is not at the last time we had a New York, the Republican mayor was, I think, Giuliani. Fortunately, we've just turned so blue. So, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils here. But that guy, like Zohar Mamdani, is leading in the polls. I really was hoping that the polls got it wrong. Polls aren't always accurate anyway. He just talks like a true politician. He like keeps changing exactly what he says. He's flip-flopped like so many times. He says, yeah, I want to defund the police, defund the police. There's many, many tweets of him saying that in 2020. And then now he's like, I don't want to defund the police. Yeah. No, dude, you literally said defund it. And like you are not for all New Yorkers. And he wants to make, what does he want to make? He wants to make city owned grocery stores. That's literally communism. Having a grocery store run by the government is not going to work. The government doesn't run things well. Why do you want to have a grocery store run by the government? They're not going to keep prices low. The only way that they could keep prices low then is that they don't have to then make a profit, right? Because they have no incentive. So that's bad for the consumer and bad for everyone else, because if they're not looking to make a profit, they're not looking how to make things more efficient in procuring items and to make it better for the customer and offer better selection, better deals. Therefore, they might not even turn a profit. And when they don't turn a profit, who pays for that? Taxes. So you're paying more taxes for shitty selection. And also, you think that the government's going to keep shit in stock or care about keeping shit in stock? No. It's going to be like freaking Soviet era shit. Wait in line for bread. That's just a tiny, tiny thing. One tiny part of it. So imagine how like logical this man is. He wants to freeze rents. Freezing rents isn't going to do anything, dude. When you freeze rents, then developers are going to look at that area and be like, oh, there's no point in building more here because they froze rents and we can't make any money. So we're not going to bring in more supply. We're not going to build more. And then you don't have more houses. The only way that rent goes down is you look at Austin. You build more houses. You build more apartments. Not freezing it. It's just going to delay it. All right, well, it looks like that first presented fair value gap, we never came into it. We did hold up in the 5. It, like, made a wick on the 5. So this area did hold that to the upside. So I guess it's a 2-minute breaker, 3-minute breaker, whatever. Cool. Well, let's mark out more buy side. Where did I mark out like 50? Yeah, I think that this is some smooth buy side here. Previous daily low. Ooh, there's more. That's like, feels like that's a sensitive level. Could go retest that. And there's an FEG there and highs there. Okay. Previous daily low. Same thing for ES. Which one is down less? ES. And what's the stock heat map say? Tesla's down 2.7%. That's the most. Palantir is down 9%. Interesting. Okay. Midnight open is where NASDAQ looks like it's going, right? I have to put that up again. That's also midnight open, where I marked out this buy side. Cool. All right. So let's mark that out. This could be the SMR. This is the first accumulation. So let's see if I could get in somewhere on a second accumulation. Hopefully it doesn't just shoot straight up. I'm still in, actually, there's no point in me like really looking at fibs here. I'm still in the relative discount due to that 4 hour. It's just like looking at where potentially. Okay, this is Friday's low. There's also some buy side there. Okay. Cool. Just that's the spool. It's a nice spool. Just straight up green candles on the 32nd. Wow. Okay. I get rid of that. There we go. Previous daily low also has some like buy side there for this. All right, let's do some extensions too. This is the fake push down here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm expecting us to have a little bit of a retracement somewhere here. Kind of like, gotta figure out where. But yeah, I'm expecting a retracement. I don't have to exactly figure out where. I could just follow 32nd or something. In the 5. Yeah, so same thing for ES. Closed above it, came back. I would expect this to be breakaway, probably. If it already came back rebalanced there on the 5. Immediate rebalance, as they like to say. Right? So I wouldn't want this to... I would want this level to hold this low. And so let's see where amongst this... Does this line up with any highs here? Yeah, kind of here. On the 15. You have some... like your breaker block on the 15 here. Alright, the tiniest of retracements ever just happened, pretty much. What the hell? Not chasing that. See for NASDAQ. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Still waiting for my retracement. Will I get it? We'll find out. I don't know. We'll see. We stopped right before that minor buy side and previous daily low. See the 4 hour. Yeah, I still would have preferred us to sweep that. That would have been much better. Okay, so this is just the 10 a.m. candle just started. We're above previous 4 hour high. Kind of want to mark out where the 10 a.m. candle is. At a 10 a.m. open. ES new high. Nasdaq no new high yet. See how this candle closes. This is an inversion. Just broke below. SMT. I'm putting a scalp short here. I'm putting a stop here. Holy shit. That's crazy. What the f... Alright, me saying holy shit, I need to buy one. Okay. Okay. OCO. That was crazy. Alright. I try to stop. Alright. I'm gonna be careful because I am overall bullish, but to be honest with you, let's see. It's just like catching a retracement short, which is tricky, very tricky.
Alright, so I'm taking it basically just on the 50% retracement here. You have time to switch it. That was quite wild. Barely didn't even put my stop loss in until it dropped. I was like, okay, cool. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We just broke down again. Let's see, ES. We have to be careful. Did it break down again? Yes, it did make a slightly new low. Don't really want it to come back above the inversion again. I put my stop above a swing high. Stops in basically, like, I took one off when I literally said, holy shit. So, pretty good. Let's see. 8:10:50. It was a 1 minute inversion that I marked out. In the SMT, I noticed that when we made a new high in ES, Nasdaq didn't. We broke low here. Retapped this, I saw it wicking, so that's why I entered. I said I was looking for a retracement to go long, so yeah, short to go long maybe. We'll see. This is where I'm kind of being careful though, because I am overall bullish. Like, it doesn't have to retrace the 50% of this. It would be nice because this is some highs and minor buy side. But I'm being careful. Really, I want this to reject from here again and here, so my stop could be it's basically break even anyway. Yeah, my stop is break even because like that was the candle that made me say, holy shit, and it broke that low of displacement. That's the top of that candle FEG anyway. All right. So I want it to reject here again if it does reach back into here. Good. It didn't really displace much after breaking this low, so this is the biggest one, FEG there, that's possible. It's only really on the 32nd. If I see like Nasdaq make a new low here and ES doesn't, then I'd be a little bit concerned. So far, they both made new low here. There's no SMT at a low yet. Be super nimble. Look, ES. Damn. This market's crazy. Oh, I gotta stop out with the rest break even. Good thing I took a partial. Oh my god. Alright. Cool. Cool. Maybe that's a retracement. That's it. Now we got an inversion here. The 32nd. Maybe I gotta flip long soon. Let me see. Let me see. So I wanted this to keep it lower. It didn't. We actually just inverted it on the 30. Wait, yeah, it did close above it. Close right at it. Kind of giving it a little weight in case that just faked me out. Let's see what's going on here on the 1. On the 15. 15 retrace down to here. 5 minute bullish FEG and premium. Could be just that strong, you know? We saw we had a very strong open. Let's see how it does. Didn't break above this, which is where my trailed stop was before I put it at break even, but honestly, you know, whatever. The difference of like 2 points, we'll see if that makes a big difference. Or Yeah, I don't want to. Gotta be really quick on the shorts if I'm overall bullish. Don't want to overstay the welcome. Ah, man, I think I want to nibble long. Oh, nibble long. Let's see here. This is a 1 minute. We did just wick there. It's 10:15. Nibble long, yeah. Buy ask. Oh no, I put OCO, I have to buy it, bid. Buy, bid. Alright. OCO, stop here. Okay. And I'm gonna go for that buy side. Let's see how much I have to lose here. Okay. 900, 1100. I'm gonna take 2. Okay. So it's kind of helpful to maybe be involved in that little short, because I saw, where it kind of invalidated was that inversion, right? Let's see it go back above these highs will be good. ES certainly is. Need NASDAQ to wake up. Pretty sure there's a 1 minute FEG right there that it keeps like kind of bouncing from in this OB. That's where I want it to continue to bounce from. Otherwise, I'm cooked. Yeah, okay, continue bouncing from there, bro. I don't like it when it turns. I gotta disconnect and reconnect this. It turned orange. Connection. Alright, cool. Now we're good. Because you want this cell stop to be pink. If it turns orange, it means like something's like a little bit off of your connection. I disconnect and reconnect. Because it happens after sometimes like a glitch if I move my stop a little bit. Come on, bro. Oh my god. The fact that ES made this new high and NASDAQ didn't might be a bum. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. So, like, I'm risking 27. Okay. Right, was I risking 27? Yeah. Okay, we're coming back to the 10 a.m. open. Let's moon it. Let's moon it. Let's see if we can get to it. Like, honestly, midnight open would be cool. But obviously, like, new high of day is where a lot of buy side is. So, I'll definitely have my finger on the trigger for that. I have to put my alerts on. No more SMT. This is new high of day. see it pop up there, and then I'll when I get my alert, I'll just click sell ask or whatever. It's a good sign, the 30-second FEG there. I really don't want it to like invert that, to be honest with you. We kind of rebalanced this enough. So honestly, put my stop up, I could. I don't want it to come back down again here. We're playing. See, I want to move my stop, then it turned into that. I want it to reload again. It needs to be pink, people. Oh, good. Reconnect. Okay. Cool. It's respecting the 30-second and the 1 minute right now. It is. Gotta see it have some more moon. Like, ES could have reached this 0.5, right? This is what we measured from that push down yesterday. I'll hit the alert there, too. Put an alert there once we cross there. Oh, come on, NASDAQ. Don't come back down. All right, now I'm just risking 10 points. What time is it? 10:22? Okay. To be honest with you guys, I've noticed is when I was looking back at my stats and stuff, like for last month, the 1050 macro wasn't really like doing it for me last month. Trades were like all outside of it, especially the winners. I looked like almost like all my trades except for like one trade during the 1050 macro ended up working out. It's kind of crazy. So I'm more open-minded. I don't really. And that's why you got to look at your stats and see what's working, what's not, and constantly readjust. What's this low here? 44.25. Seems like it's accumulating again. I mean, I don't see a problem. It's like rolling up. Another bullish FEG here that's wicked into. Just wants to be a slow mofo. I'd like us to now break new high of day soon. Gotta put this. I hate it when you have to just make it further. You have to make it longer because it takes longer. The trend lines. Come on, let's see it now. Let's see it. New high of day. All right, ES hit its level. Can't have any more failures, really. That's why I've trailed really tightly. We're gonna see it in the next 5 minutes. Let's expand here. Where's that smooth buy side that I have marked out, like up here? To be honest with you, yeah. I would love to hold it to there, but we don't know. All right. Let's see it. Okay, sell bid. Stop break even. We hit that new high of day. Oh my gosh, my stop still says 2. See, I don't know why I have to keep updating it like this. Change it to 2. Okay, whatever. All right. Beautiful. CES, go there. Good pivoting today. The disconnect again. I don't like that it's like, it means I can't move it again if it turns orange. Disconnect or connect. Okay. Cool. It would be nice, dude, to get to this midnight open. It would be sick. Of course, we don't want to do it right away. We don't want to zoom like that. It'd be bums today, huh? Come on, brother. Ugh, not even a 1 minute fair value gap there. 30-second just got inverted. I'm probably gonna get stopped out. I guess I really do have to just go for that first target, right? And not like be a hero. Yeah, See what it does here at that inversion area. This little, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna take that off the table. Secure that profit, since there's no point if I see that it's not like whirling past. I did manually close my position. Oh no. Flatten everything. Flatten everything, please. Thank you. Okay, great. Say copy trade. Sometimes you'll get that. Okay. All right. So, what's next? I don't know, but I do know that I'm not hanging around. I see that the reaction there was not good, so and inverted there, so I don't see a point in holding this right now. It could come back down where my stop is, where my trailed stop is at break even. I see that. I wanted it to kind of make another fair value gap and really push past that and make another. When we inverted this, that's when I was like, all right, cool. This is not really looking good anymore. I don't see a point in me holding more. Let me see how NASDAQ has been stalling. So cool, we got W on a short and then a W on a long. Yeah, I gotta write this down. Really, really just need to take TPs at first target. Sometimes I get excited and like move. Well, no, this one I wanted to see the reaction there, remember? And I put this like sell. It said I would hit the sell button as we get there. So pretty good executions today, right? Sell. Maybe say, oh my gosh, I bought it up here. Then I saw that could be a potential reversal, got in long, sell, close the rest. We'll see what ends up happening more. It's only 10:30. Could have more fun. So that's up 1,500. We'll see what else is going on here. Now back to 1 minute. It's not, yeah, it's a good on me for getting rid of it, to be honest, because what did I see? I started seeing an inversion on the 30. There was a fair value gap made there, and then I saw it wick that, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. Now, what it's probably going to do is kind of hang around here and then drop again. Now, where are the people that are, you know, long? They're probably having your stops here and here. Especially here. Mm-hmm. Hit the like button. We did really good today. I felt like I'm super focused. I'm still looking for more trades because, hey, I'm in a competition. Might as well. I didn't reset it. I brought my account back to life, which is interesting. But maybe I should have reset it anyway to have be now in profit, but whatever. Got plenty of time left in the week. So, let's see here. So about to invert this on the 1. Yeah. Probably gonna drop. Did I try to scalp this? Yeah, why not? Let's try to scalp that. This low. It's inverted. Rejecting there. I added. See a drop now to, I mean, yeah. Let's see it if it happens. There's definitely some sell side here that's like, got breaker here too. Breaker. Some sell side here. I would want it to really drop past the sell side and not wick it and do its dumbass wick shit. Let's see. Oh, it's doing the dumbass wick shit, is it? See how this 30-second closes? Look, it wicked it. No good. Nope, cutting that. Cut. Just wanted that to be in a quick scalp if that was going to work out quickly. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Now I'm just going to be nimble on the long side as well. Let's see. ES. Maybe ES is the move today. What time is it? 10:35? I'll see if it pops up again to go higher again. Then I'd join longs. Right now I don't, just in case it wants to actually go for the sell side, and maybe I'm just too cautious. I want a low resistance run down to there, otherwise it's not worth it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It really gave me no time to get out of this, you know? Just wicked it in like 2 seconds. And I said I want to see how it closes. Close all the way up there. Okay. It's fine by me. Go back to the 1 minute here. Okay. Said I'm only kind of willing to go long again if it's another break. CES. What am I up right now? 800. Wait. 900. Okay. Could do better. Take a little pause here, though. We are going back and forth a bit. ES. I mean, that's why I was also cautious about this little wick here. ES wasn't even really close to it. ES about to hit new high of day. Maybe. Feels like it. Little SMT there. 30-second break. Let's see if it finally hits that, like, 0.5 area. It was kind of fun. Still is. Let's see. It's 10:38. I'm not putting heavy emphasis on 10:50 macro, really. I mean, it feels like we already retraced here. Maybe maybe we start to push up higher would be great, but I don't really think of it as like, oh, people might want to close out their longs. And if anything, might be people looking to close out shorts from overnight. I don't know. We'll see. This long move just kind of started. ES new high of day. Watch how we move after 11. Oh, some people are probably trying to troll me in the chat for overtrading or something, but I mean, you're the ones watching me, aren't you? Also, I said I'm in a competition. Kind of have to. Alright, let's see. Can I please stay on after 11? Depending on I'm pretty energized right now, so maybe I will. ES just hit the 50% mark there. Kind of funny how basically I traded in this consolidation and made money. That's great. Let me see the 5 for a second. I have to pay attention. You guys have already tried, like, you guys definitely distracted me a bit because I said if it broke this higher, then I'd go long. Why didn't I pay attention? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Where's that buy side for ES that I marked out? Is there an interesting buy side there? Midnight open buy side's like pretty much there. Pretty much there. Almost there at least. I think there's time to rejoin along. $10.42. Yeah, it would be good if Nasdaq can get back above previous day low. Might have missed that buy. That was a 2-minute. Oh no. Fine. If it comes back, I'll buy the second time around. Alright, here I am buying it the second time around. Yeah, this goes. Yeah, I know that there's an SMT at that high, but probably not looking good right now, actually. No bueno. Hanging by a thread for pain. Living on a prayer right now on this last trade. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. I don't know. I kind of still have. Weirdly enough, I don't feel totally out of this trade yet. Like, I don't feel like this is a goner, weirdly enough. This is bad yet. Oh. There. Okay. Oh, well, that got it stopped. I'm literally break even right now. That's annoying. I'm gonna keep trading. Let's keep trading today. I feel like today is still a good price action, though. Alright. Clear some things up here. You had a day, we can clean that up. Go back to the drawing board right now. Alright. Cleaning this up right now. ES, what happened? NASDAQ, what happened? Just bring us back to speed. Alright, so what happened? SMT at the high. You had a day was done by ES, not by NASDAQ. ES did hit that 50% area there. Right? So there is an SMT now here. Again, I feel like this already happened though, which is why I was like, alright. Now we're going into a 15-minute fair value gap for NASDAQ. Soon. That's sell side, right? That was like the OG, like the where I wanted to short this into. We gotta make another SMT there. It's too bad it didn't do so here because I already had that SMT where I was entering, right? Where was trying to short again? Here. Just want to see this for a second. Okay, we entered that 15-minute. I think we just tapped it. Okay. 10:49. I want to see what when I went short here. I don't think there was no SMT. It was just like kind of like inversion. I got stopped out of my long, so I decided to go short. Then I started to go long again. Yeah, that was kind of like messy of me, but hey, it's fine. When we inverted this, I probably could have gotten out of this, but c'est la vie, like I did earlier. This is good practice. I'm kind of having a good time today. Okay. For NASDAQ, for ES, that same sell side is like here, right? Or here. Okay. Right, we're in the 15-minute for sure now. Now, what are we going to do here? I mean, I'm still bullish, honestly, from that push up. I don't feel like this push lower is, like, threatening much. We're probably just retracing into a 15-minute fair value gap here. Sure, we have an SMT at the high, which could be the start of the push lower. Yes, did retrace to 50% of this full 4-hour move, I think, from where I measured it. Just from this high. So, kind of open to both sides right now based on, we don't get an SMT at a low or something, then I'm not going to take a trade. If we do, maybe I will. I don't really feel like going short. I don't really see. I feel like this is a very strong low, personally, unless something changes, we'll see. Also, is there any, like, random, someone said, don't forget there's a gap to be filled from October 24th. Let's check that out. What are you talking about? We don't have to totally fill this gap. We tapped into it today. But, like, I could see that happening. That is true. We could come back all the way down to previous all-time highs as well. The thing that I'm thinking about is that we already moved, like, 400 points on the day. I think it's less likely for us to continue lower. Like, or more than, what is it? We moved today. Already 469 points. The average move on the NASDAQ in the last 5 days has been 400 points, and there's no news today. So unless someone comes out and, like, starts saying something that's different in this market that we're not priced in. Let's see. What is this called? What is this called? Oh yeah, I'm looking at Walter Bloomberg. Let's see. Let's put this little. Oh, yeah. Today's U.S. government shutdown, day 35, making it the longest in history. Yeah, we knew that, though. Market prediction is that it's going to last around 44 days. We'll see. Okay. Nexperia and letter to customers seen by routers. Nexperia China entities have stopped operating within the established corporate governance framework, whatever that means. This is where it's like, oh no, we're in trouble. Okay. Inversion. La la la. La la. Drop lower. Sell side was taken. We're in a 15-minute right now. Like, we're also into that some previous highs from pre-market. So, hey, maybe we'll be sensitive in that area. We'll see. Let's see what this hourly looks like as well. Four-hour. Hourly. What happens? ES still hasn't even taken the sell side. Kind of wild. Yes, look like on the 15. Yeah. Here it did. We're in the 15-minute on ES and NASDAQ. Let's see. Let's see the whole day's range right now, which is from here, the low, to here, the high. see. Definitely no type of sensitivity there. This is the next sell side. Donnie says, whatever. Okay. Well, we just broke below 50% of this whole day's range. This 15-minute is not looking really good here. This, right? Might get inverted. Wouldn't that be funny? We're just deeply retracing right now. Xperia declares force majeure and warns of supply chain disruption at China site. I don't know what Xperia is. What is it? Okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm still looking for something. Something. I prefer, I guess, since we already had an SMT at a high, I would need to have an SMT at some low for me to want to go for a long at this point. Can't forget that. Because otherwise, we're gonna go for this next sell side. Maybe that's where there'll be an SMT. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know what this is. This is some minor buy side as well. Yeah. It's fine. This seems like it's dropping. Let's see how this 15-minute ends, right? Preferably, this is a 15-minute pullback into, well, maybe I will go long based on if this closes above and then we have a 1-minute structure shift. That would be fine. Like, there are smooth highs up here. Really low on that. It's like a low also, so. Okay. Okay, there was no inversion on the 15. So I'm just gonna check this out then. Certainly that's a market structure shift. It actually looks pretty energetic. What time is it? 11. It's 11, so it could have been like an 11 a.m. situation. Okay. I don't remember everything I said. Is that I'd rather have a SMT and I'd rather have. I don't know. I need to see this. I need to see this. This. Things I don't want to chase this and then we in a big drawdown. Okay, I'll feel this out here. Looks kind of good. Inversion's right there, tapped into it. That is 1 minute. Kind of cognizant of this because this is the last hourly low. Maybe it wants to take this out first before doing that. Didn't take out like an hourly low. There's no SMT. That's why I'm kind of waiting. And I've gotten caught up in this kind of situation where I longed up here and then I regret it. So I'm kind of waiting for another confirmation where it breaks up this high maybe. Don't really love. Nobody is down 2.5%. What? Okay. Why? Okay, there's not like any news, right? No. Feels like it's just like 11 a.m. closure. Okay. So this is definitely not getting perspective. That inversion. This lower one at the moment. There's a lower one. On that's the 30-second. Let's see on the 1 minute. Wait, this is 30-second on ES. The 1 minute also, yeah, there is a lower one. So there's a lower one. I think I'd rather wait and see if we break this high, then I'll join in, you know? I'm gonna put my stop here because now we just did completely rebalance this inversion here. If we come back up higher, it'd be kind of good. Pretty good. And there's smooth highs here, more upside. I mean, I would take it. If it breaks this, it needs to break it though. A little alert if it does. And then what would that look like if I join in there? A big stop. Okay. And ideally, I mean, if it breaks there, that I could get in a little lower than this high. I'm not in a position yet, obviously. I'm just kind of already planning how much I would take. If it's a big stop, I would have to change to micros. Okay, no confirmation yet there. You know, it would be great if we take NASDAQ takes this out and we have an SMT. I would love it. I would take that on my personal as well. If it was like NASDAQ breaks this low, as ES doesn't, then we break a high on NASDAQ, then I'd take it. Let's see this. Or even if we break this high now, I mean, like, it's a 15-minute area. You need a 1-minute break in structure. On the 5-minute, it's not looking happy. You know, rejected a 5-minute FEG could go. I prefer not to. Obviously, I'm still bullish today. $11.07. I'm gonna stay here because I think that another setup could happen. We've been getting plenty after 11 setups. Really? Like, I don't like how this closed here, right? Down here. I feel like it is kind of accumulating. I mean, like I said, I'd rather that it takes out this low again. This is previous hourly low. I'm paying attention to see if there's any SMTs forming. This is the minor buy side, yeah. For ES. When it accumulates like that, it's never really a good situation. You want an inversion to be like the SMR, the quick movement. Let's see here. So I am kind of anticipating this to drop. And imagine if someone were to, like, in this long, right, and it's already been back and forth, they'd probably cut it just versus this low. Let's see. I probably would. So I think this whole push up, not in 50% of it, is it? Much below it, yeah. It's not looking good for this. So, I mean, I'm looking for it to take this low. Come on, take the low, and then, yes, don't take it low, and then go up, break a short-term high. The next short-term high would actually be here. Market's gonna slow down. Okay, Nasdaq took it. ES did not yet. Come on, ES hold. Give me a good SMT. One can hope. Maybe. We'll see. It needs to really bounce now. See if it plays out. Needs to keep this low intact for that idea of mine to really kind of play out. We'll see. I'd want to invert this, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's how I would kind of enter. I want this to get inverted. Yeah. Let's see it. If it work plays out, I'll also go in from my personal account there. Like, it's gotta show some energy here to the upside. Kind of now or never. I'm making an alert if ES gets rid of that SMT also. This 15-minute candle on Nasdaq only has 1 minute left. Huh. Interesting. Dude, there's no energy there to the upside yet. We need someone to tweet something. Gotta have another OpenAI deal. Tesla's down 3.5%. Norway's wealth fund announced it would oppose CEO Elon Musk's $1 trillion pay package. $1 trillion? You would oppose it? Crazy. You need to start seeing some bullish price action coming. Because we broke this high on the 30-second. Now it really just this little volume imbalance to hold it up. Then we couldn't even break this swing high again. I have my alerts up here. That's what I just prefer. See more energy. I don't want to get caught up in a little back and forth. Let's see. Let's get it popping. I want to see a pop. I need to see a 1 minute fair value gap on the bullishness. That's what I need to see. ES creeping again lower to this low. We'll see if it gets there. Then it gets rid of that. The hope of the start of something fresh to the upside. And validates the first step of it. Don't die on us now. It's hanging on by a thread, as I like to say. My goodness. Finally getting something, please. Please, to the upside. I want to trade some more. No FEG on the ES. Broke this swing high, short term. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Oh, NASDAQ. Why are you looking so sad? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's looking sad, you guys. You see, on the 15-minute, I don't think it inverted. Where did it close? No, it didn't. Accumulation. You guys still didn't break this low. Go on, girl, give us nothing. And said my top step X chart is printing faster than your chart. The Ninja Trader chart definitely prints the fastest. TradingView is a little slower. And also, it's 8 seconds delay on the stream. I think you're not looking at that. Okay, ES just broke that low. Daily look like? Okay. No more SMTES there. See how this 15-minute closes. I'm very interested in this. We're gonna invert this in 15 on this upside there. Interesting. There's some T's at the highs anywhere here. Not really. No. Just this high. Oh, brother. How long have we been here? 30 minutes of this. The NVIDIA. It's in the tapping into a daily fair value gap, 4-hour area actually. Alright, let's see this. Straight up, yes, is just accumulating. I'm waiting for something. Maybe it'll dip below this with a wick and then show a strong push up higher. Then I get long, and yes doesn't. It's even better. The S's sell side is like all the way down here. Seems like it's just accumulating. Maybe there'll be a 1 minute SMT as well. Ba-ba-bum. I said I was interested to see this 15-minute close. There's still an hour left, and a minute and 30 seconds left. Paused right there. That was kind of wild. For NASDAQ, we literally stopped like 4 points below that sell side. Oh, I don't like longing with equal lows below. These are literally like equal lows now. No inversions. Just still waiting here. Maybe this is another false push up like this, and then it'll drop again. ES has not broken that swing high yet. NASDAQ either. It's like a tiny short-term high. Oh no, the wind's back. Alright, let me know. Hopefully they muted out the wind from... I think it's like 50 miles, like it's 30 to 40 miles an hour winds here.
Consolidation. Oh! I need some better swing highs to get broken. I'm not going this long yet. Mm-mm. Have this equal lows. They're sus. What time is it right now? Did this close? Yeah, this closed below inversion on this 15-minute right now. Mm-mm. Not yet for me. ES. By the way, did this break that? No. Okay. What's this high? 832. This high, 832. I want to check the stock heat map. Maybe it's better to long ES today. Probably is. Stronger. Okay. I think I have a better chance of it. Yeah, still has some buy side there, yeah. Okay. Best thing for to happen still is that if Nasdaq takes out the sell side, it's still the best thing that could happen. Mm-hmm. Nasdaq hanging by a thread, ES hanging by a thread. Yes, definitely looks better on the 15. Would be nice to see some energy coming up here if it's gonna happen. There's no SMT at these lows though. Let me see what I wrote down. SMT, 1 minute market structure shift. No SMT yet. In fact, what you see is you see SMTs at highs. This high. This high. Be nice if Nasdaq just, yeah, breaks below there.
Let's see. There. To go here. What do you guys think? Wait till 12 or 12:30? Maybe. I have a meeting at 12:30. Then at 1:30 today, I'll be on My Fun and Futures TV. That's going to be cool. With Ash trades. For like an hour. Woo! Tanya, I'm number 1 in your group for the cup. Hell yeah, coffee. Yeah, let's check out who's there. Let's see. Number 1 is Text260. Wow. Balance is 100K. What? You guys, you made 50K? Number 2 is Brian Pascal. Your balance is 86K. Number 3 is Key. Your balance is 83K. Damn, son. Have you guys been trading all day? You know what I realize with these competition things is that, like, I'll be part of it because I think it's good. It actually, like, it's a way of paper trading for me that actually gives me some more pressure and insight because paper trading doesn't do anything for me. It gives me some more pressure on it to be able to, like, kind of try out, oh, let me see how I maybe, like, approach markets a little bit different, take more trades, maybe scout more, things like that. And I also realized, like, for me personally, there's like no how would I say? No matter what, I'm gonna get criticized either way. Because what I've just seen is like, oh, you don't make it in a certain spot, then like you're not a real trader, you suck. It's like saying, if you don't get the gold medal at the Olympics, you're not a real athlete. And then what I've seen with Kyle like placed like top 50 out of 10,000 people, and someone said, oh, that's still not good. Like, no matter what, you're just going to get criticized. And if I won, let's say I actually won, then people would say it's rigged. So I personally don't put a lot of weight behind however I do. Using it as like fun and learning experience. Plus, like, yeah, it is fun. All right, let's see here. I kind of got distracted. What happened? ES is pushing a little bit here. And so is NASDAQ. Did hold up in here. Let's see, is this the 1 minute? I only had a 1 minute. We didn't have the SMT. That's why I'm kind of waiting longer. What's this? This would be the bullish breaker if it gets above it. Wicked it so far. ES held its bullish breaker. ES seems like the easier long. I'll have ES open. Maybe I'll long scalp this. ES trade long to here. Let's see. There's no more SMT there. Which is good. The candle maybe Second guess myself now. Well, let's see. It's dropping from there. No, I think I'll stick to this getting inverted then. What did I say? My strategy now for this cup is, yeah, making the first trade like a good one. Yeah, let's see. Let's stick to that. Stick to that. Maybe now we'll get SSL here. NASDAQ, and then all the shorts will get effed over after getting this. Let's see. I hope so. I don't need this minor buy solid anymore here or here. Okay. So I'm not in a trade right now. I'm waiting for that SMT. If it doesn't happen by 12:30, then like no trade. Yeah, I'm waiting for an SMT. It gets bought up here again, whatever, but I'm like waiting for 1 minute. Some sort of SMT, bro. Preferably versus this low or this, preferably this low. Then I would actually take my personal as well. That's sloppy. Go on my funded futures YouTube. At 1:30 I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be here at 1:30. Do I see NVIDIA chart? Yeah, I do. I pay for it. That's a good short here. I don't really see it. Or looks whack. Hourly for ES doesn't look bad. NASDAQ, it came back into like an hourly OB. Hourly for ES looks better. I honestly feel like, yeah, you see I've switched here to ES on my chart to get ready for it. If we see something. If you see something, say something. Why is that not? There we go. Hourly's about to close. Seriously, like, if it maybe it'll happen in the afternoon, but seriously, I have my alert here, I think. Do I have alerts here? If we cross down the sell side, actually, let me make it here. We wick that. And we don't cross below that on ES, and then we get a 1 minute shift. That'll be my long. So that would be my long strategy idea. You can see here a lot of junk here. You know, FEGs are not getting respected, so we're getting a lot of junk. Yeah. Close below. Come back again. This one didn't get respected. I mean, there's no point in me just like looking at that for no reason. So I'll get an alert if it hits this. I'm staying here until 12, until noon. Ideally it does that, and then we'll get a... If not, then whatever. There you have the afternoon session. It'll be fun. Morning was kind of fun. Maybe I like treat it a little bit more, but hey. It was fun. Feel really focused today, which is good. I don't need this anymore. Basically, the reason why I haven't taken any of these longs yet is because I said I want an SMT at the low, or this to get inverted, or this to get broken. This is basically the high before the low. Kind of messy. What's the range been for the past 12-point range of the past hour? And then for NASDAQ, a little bit more, 84-point range. Because in my head, like 20 points on ES is like 100 on the NASDAQ. Ooh, 2 minutes. Is it cleaner on ES? Yeah, it's a bit cleaner. I mean, it kind of just lines up with a lot of highs here to the left. I don't know. This is the low right before this imbalance in the 2. See what happens. Really close to that sell side. NASDAQ. So refraining from buying when there's equals lows below is helpful. I want to keep this on the 2 minute for ES. See what NASDAQ does here. Can you freaking sweep this? 230, 735, 25, and then wick and back up? Come on, dude. Why did you do that? Why'd you make an equal low? Made an equal low, you guys. What am I supposed to do? I just gotta wait. I'm legit gonna like rage. An equal low at this. See what happens. We still have time. It's 11:50. Can you sweep this, brother? Okay, here it is. I prefer a wick there. If we just drop, then there's nothing. Like if we invert this on the 2, then there's nothing for me to really do. This is like what I've been waiting for longs. Let's see if there's a energetic move up. Basically, yeah, I'm on 1 minute shift now. I'm not gonna go like inversion 30-second or anything. So basically I'll wait for this high, not high. I'd rather have that confirmation, right? Okay. So far, looks decent. If it doesn't cross up here in like the next, by like 12, then I'll take a break and keep my alerts in, you know? Could take a while. Now it's at lunchtime. Maybe the 3 inversion here. I mean, there's a bearish FEG right there. You get to invert it and go back up. Yes, perking up. Yes, I'll take 2 ES if that happens. It would be like a 1.5 R. It's definitely stronger than NASDAQ there. See if it hits it. But I need it to break this high for me to get involved. I'm not doing anything earlier than that. This is where it needs to, on the 2 minute, it has a 2 minute bullish FEG. It needs to really deliver from here. If it doesn't, then like it's just more disappointing consolidation incoming. Well, this is the next 1 minute high at least. And the 2 minute high. Yeah, that's not looking good. NASDAQ make another low too. Not what you want to see. Just 2 minute do. See. Maybe that's the SMT at the SSL, and then now this is a 1 minute. This is pretty much last line in the sand. If ES breaks this, then you know I'm gonna go for my lunch break. If it sticks it out, breaks this, then I'll look to enter. That's not a good closure on the 2, that's for sure. Just ranging. We love a good range. I hate a good range. I hate ranging. You can range for like 10 minutes, then get out of the range, bro. Not for an hour and a half. Bro, yes or no? You gonna do it or not? What was it? Oh, it's 3 minute. Bro, it's not giving what it needs to be giving. All right. What time is it? 12:40. Yeah, it's not giving what it needs to be giving. Should have already, like, from this, should have already broken this high, like, maybe, like, after this tap in, so should have done it like 3 minutes ago. It's failing. Okay. Yeah, see where my alerts are. It's 12. Hang out for quite a while here. I'm glad I didn't glad I recomposed myself and didn't overtrade this crap over here. Right? That's a good sign. Other than that, I'll have my alerts in and see where they are. Check it out if they hit. If not, there's no point just staring at this. I said that if it hits this low, it just didn't. We just ranging. There's no point getting ready to take a trade and then it doesn't confirm. So I'm gonna go take my lunch break and I'll see you on the My Funded Futures YouTube channel at like 1:30 today. Maybe there'll be an afternoon trade. And if not, I'll also see you back here at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday. Don't be a degen. Let's make sure there's no good relevant questions. Okay, cool. Ciao. Hit the like button. I'll see you tomorrow. Today was fun. Honestly, it's kind of fun to have a little bit more freedom with taking more trades, learning a little bit more about. Yeah, it's fun to do little competitions. If you're interested, check out the description for the Tradeify competition. That's what we're doing this week. I'm also trading other accounts as well, but mostly focus on that. Ciao.